Alright guys, so it's about 4:15 in the morning right now. Running a little late for the day, but it's okay because we're still waking up pretty early. I've done David Goggins' morning routine. I've done The Rock's morning routine. I'm still waking up at 4 in the morning for a few weeks, and I wanted to show you guys what my ideal 4 a.m. morning routine looks like, so I'll take you guys with me. Right now we're about to splash some cold water on my face. We're about to do a little bit of prep for the day, a little bit of studying, and then we're gonna head to the gym for some cardio. I'll take you guys with me.
Some of the tactics I use to wake myself up and not feel groggy is washing my face with cold water and exposing my eyes to as much light as possible. Since I'm beating the sun up, I have to use some kind of artificial light. If you guys are looking into some solutions where you're trying to organize your life, make an agenda for yourself, and always have it on hand, I highly recommend Notion. Notion is basically my second brain. It's a completely free application. Of course, there are paid services with it, and this is not a sponsored post. I just like this application so much. Notion gives you a lot of flexibility for what kind of pages you can make for yourself. For example, this is my lecture tracker, where I write down all the lectures that are going to be tested on for an upcoming exam. I categorize each lecture by anatomy, embryology, physiology, and then I can mark how many times I reviewed each lecture. I also have a video organizer where every single one of the videos I've made so far are all there, all the scripts are there, all the ideas, all the brainstorming, and I can keep it organized in one place. So I haven't been using it as much lately, but I finally caught back up on all my reviews. If you don't know what Anki is, it's basically a flashcard application that uses spaced repetition. It schedules out your flashcards for you, so all you gotta do is wake up and do your pile. Since I started cutting, I've been implementing cardio in my daily routine, and it's been paying off tremendously. I even found this hack where, it's not really a hack, but I'm on the treadmill, I maximize the incline, and I do a steady walk where I walk 3 miles in an hour, and while I do that, I'm able to use my iPad and just review the lectures from the previous day. Multitasking done right. Whenever I get a chance to, I always check my Notion to see what's next on my agenda and check the things off that I've already done. Just having my days mapped out like this makes it really easy for me to know what's going on and what's next. Then I'll go on YouTube and see if anyone left a comment on my videos like you should, and then I'll respond to them because I respond to all my comments.
So I'm still just waiting for my pancakes to cook right now, and I'm just doing a little bit of analytical diving with my recent video that I uploaded. And I know I shouldn't be doing it right away. I should wait maybe a few days to a week before I actually look at the analytics, because it's a very limited sample size, but the video that I posted about me doing the Rocks 4 a.m. morning routine looks like it might be flopping a little bit, which is kind of sad because that video, compared to like a lot of my other just talking to the camera videos, took a lot of effort. So it's just interesting to see sometimes you think something's gonna smash, something's gonna hit, and then it actually ends up flopping. Hopefully that's not the case, but that's what it's looking like, which is okay. You learn lessons along the way. But if you're watching this and you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check that video out after this one, and yeah.
So I'm doing a challenge right now where I meditate every single day for an hour for 30 days straight. A video's coming out on that, but look, Luca's actually joining me this time, and that's really cute.
So recently I changed the way I studied, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. Before I would make Anki cards and make flashcards as I was watching the lecture to save time. I wouldn't have to write any notes. I could just have the flashcards ready for me, and I can just start doing them as soon as I'm finished with the lecture. And that worked for a while, and it worked for a lot of the different topics we learned about so far, like the biomolecules, learning the Krebs cycle steps, and all those kind of things. Right now we're on the neural block though, and it hasn't really been working as well for me, so I changed it up. And I think that's really important for a medical student to do, is to change up your study strategy when you realize that it's not working for you. What I'm doing now is I'm implementing the Feynman Technique. The Feynman Technique, if you're not familiar with it, is basically when you're taking what you learned and you're re-explaining it in your own words, and you should be able to explain it on a complex level as well as a very simplified level. So what I'll do is I'll talk to inanimate objects and teach them about what I learned, right? I'll talk to Luca, my dog, about what I learned. Obviously, it's not about who you're teaching. It's about speaking it out loud and seeing if you can understand the concepts enough to actually explain it on a very complex level and a very simple level. So what I'll do is I'll watch my lectures. I have my iPad out and I'll write notes, little things that just, oh, the professor really highlighted this topic here, or I'll put a star next to it, or I'll write something out in my own words. And then I'll screenshot the important slides, the slides that I think contain high yield material, and then I'll put it onto a separate GoodNote with just the screenshot of material, and that'll be my study guide. I'll still go back and review all the other slides from time to time, but those screenshotted slides are what I spend most of my time on. I'm not gonna do this for every single block, especially not for the really memorization heavy blocks, or for the blocks that are very, very relevant for our board examinations and stuff like that. But for this particular exam, I think this is the best way for me to go about it. And I think that a lot of medical students really fall into the trap of, oh, you have to do Anki, you have to do this, you have to do that, or else you're not being productive with your time, you're not being efficient with your time, you're not maximizing your time, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, you need to know what works for you, because it's cool that you did Anki, but is Anki really unleashing your potential as a student? Is it what's really saving you time, or what's making you perform better, or would studying this way perform better, right? You have to be able to gauge that for yourself and be able to adapt and be flexible, and don't fall into that pressure of you have to study a certain way, because you don't. Study in the way that works best for you.
What's up, guys? So since my setup is already configured, I thought I could take advantage of it and talk to you guys, just talk to the camera. So all we have left in the morning is to go work out. It's a leg day today. It's a leg strength day, and I'll show you guys what I mean later. I'll take you guys through the whole workout. But first, I kind of want to talk about why my schedule is the way it is. If you guys noticed my morning schedule, I'm all over the place. I do different things constantly. One moment I'm working out, then I go study, then I go walk Lupe, then I do this, and then I do that. It's because I'm not the type of person that enjoys sitting down and doing my studying for 5-6 hours, and then after that, I'm able to go do the other things. I'm the type of person that would not mind having my workday extend from 6-7 p.m. if that means throughout the day I'm able to do things that I enjoy. I could have hit this workout right after I did cardio this morning, and I still would have had a good workout, even though it was 5-6 in the morning, but I wouldn't have anything to look forward to, and I like having something to look forward to. So I did my studying, I did 2 lectures, I still have 1 more to go after this, but now I can go work out, enjoy myself, come back, I'll be refreshed, my mind had a break, and then I can go hit the books again. That's the kind of person I am. If it works for you, you should try it. If not, cool, just stick with the regimen. There's nothing wrong with that. It's whatever works best for you.
So the first and main movement of the day is going to be a 3x5 for squats, where I stick with 315 pounds, and my emphasis is on form and control. After squatting, I usually do some drop-off sets. So what I do is get a lightweight, like 225 pounds, and I just do some pause squats. After that, I did some walking lunges, which are the most killer leg workout. I freaking hate these things, but they're so good that I keep doing them. This is my favorite abdominal workout to do because it targets every single region of the abs. It targets the lower abs, the top of the abs, as well as the oblique abs, and it's pretty killer. PSA, if you're athletic, run, or play sports, you absolutely need to do tibialis anterior raises in your workouts.
So that pretty much concludes my workout as well as my morning routine. All that I have left today, I have to finish a couple of lectures. I have some scripting to do, some video editing, stuff like that. Not every morning looks like this though, just to be completely honest with you guys. So this is a morning where I have complete control over my schedule. Normally what happens is there's a cadaver lab in the afternoon, an osteopathic lab in the afternoon, a clinical medicine lab in the afternoon, or if I'm really unlucky, I have a mandatory live lecture to attend in the afternoon. Right now though, none of that luckily, so I was able to have complete control over my schedule, so this would be my ideal morning routine, but just know, sometimes I wouldn't work out at that 11:30 time frame. I'll push it back till after lab if a lab's at like 1 p.m. It just kind of depends on the day and how I'm feeling, but just to let you guys know, that's just a complete disclaimer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, you guys want me to talk about anything in a future video, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.